Hello and good day. Welcome to Wake Up Wealth Academy, a reward wealth education for the digital age. My name is Ambassador Favor A. Ibe, a kingdom stewardship and civilization architect and founder of the VCM system, a kingdom-driven, stewardship-based framework for complete human and civilization development, designed to guide people from cradle to adulthood, from purpose to legacy, from generation to generation. As a kingdom stewardship and civilization architect, I am passionate about helping visionaries, leaders, institutions, and organizations design models, systems, frameworks, and structures that can transform vision into reality and legacy. Our mission is to rebuild destinies and raise up the foundations of many generations of purposeful and effective leaders. Now, let's wake up and learn together. Thank you for joining me. This is in continuation of the Education Gap series, episode 3. Today, I want to ask you one simple but life-changing question. What does complete education really look like? Have you ever wondered why millions of people spend 12 years, 16 or even 20 years in school, graduate with certificates and degrees, yet still feel unprepared for life? Why do many educated people struggle with purpose? Why do many intelligent people struggle with money? Why do many graduates struggle to find meaningful work? Why do many professionals struggle to create value beyond their jobs? And why do so many people feel that something important is missing? Please listen. If you have ever asked yourself any of these questions, then today's lesson is for you. This is not a message against schools. Schools are valuable. Teachers are valuable. Universities are valuable. Education is valuable. The real question is this: is our current education enough to prepare people for life, for leadership, for business, for wealth, and for the rapidly changing digital age? I believe traditional education has helped humanity in countless ways. It has produced doctors, engineers, scientists, teachers, lawyers, and many other professionals whose contributions have transformed the world. But I also believe that many people leave school still asking questions like, what is my purpose? How do I create value? How do I build wealth? How do I start a business? How do I lead? How do I manage my money? How do I prepare for the future? These are not unimportant questions, you know? And many people spend years trying to answer them after graduation. That is why I believe the conversation should not be about replacing traditional education. The conversation should be about completing it. Because education should prepare us not only to pass examinations. Education should prepare us to live meaningful, productive, responsible, and impactful lives. Here at Wake Up Wealth Academy, we believe education should help people become faithful stewards of everything God has entrusted to them: their minds, their character, their gifts, their time, their relationships, their opportunities, their resources, their influence, their businesses, and ultimately their lives. In other words, education should prepare people for the Father's business. When Jesus said, "I must be about my Father's business," he revealed something powerful. He revealed that life is not an accident. He revealed that every person has a purpose. He revealed that every person has gifts. He revealed that every person has responsibilities. He revealed that every person has opportunities. And every person has something entrusted to them that should be developed and used to serve others. That means education should do much more than transfer information. Education should prepare people to 1. Discover their purpose. 2. Develop their potential. 3. Solve meaningful problems. 4. Create values. And 5. Faithfully steward everything entrusted to them. This is what I call complete education. So, what does complete education really look like? I believe complete education is not simply about helping people earn a living. Complete education is about helping people build a life. Complete education develops not only the intellect, but also character. It teaches not only knowledge, but also wisdom. It prepares people not only for employment, but also for stewardship. It equips people not only to consume value, but to create value. Complete education prepares people not only to succeed individually, but also to contribute to families, communities, nations, and future generations. That is the vision behind the VCM system. A complete human development and civilization development architecture designed to help people grow from childhood to adulthood through purposeful, practical, steward-based learning. In today's lesson, I want to share with you what I believe are the 7 pathways of complete education. These pathways are designed to answer 7 important questions every learner should ask. 1. What problem does education solve? 2. What is the right solution? 3. What value should education create? 4. How should that value be developed and multiplied? 5. How should education contribute to wealth and economic development? 6. How should education contribute to civilization development? And 7. Ultimately, how should education prepare us to faithfully fulfill the Father's business and give an account to the Master? If our education answers these 7 questions, then I believe it is moving towards becoming complete. Please stay tuned and join us in the next episode. Let's explore each of these pathways together. If this message blessed you, please don't stop here. Download Wake Up System Level 1, Beginner's Guide to Breaking the Rat Race Mindset, using the link in the description, and begin applying what you have learned today. Also, if this video has added value to your life, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Wake Up Academy TV, and turn on notifications so you can never miss a lesson. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, because transformation begins when the right knowledge reaches the right people. Together, let's wake up. Let's create value. Let's build wealth. Let's transform lives and contribute to civilization development. Until next time, remain blessed, remain purposeful, and remain faithful in the Father's business. This is Wake Up Wealth Academy, a real world wealth education for the digital age. Thank you.